Hi everyone, and welcome back. On today's episode, I take you with me as we head to Lago Coatepeque for lunch, and we visit TAZUMAL, which is a Mayan archaeological site in Chalchuapa, El Salvador. After an hour of wandering around the site, we visited the museum to learn more about the history of this place. As we drove towards Chalchuapa, you can see all of the dried lava from the 1917 eruption that still remains today. The year of 1917 represents the last eruption of the San Salvador volcano, which damaged the city. However, much of San Salvador itself escaped additional damage because the lava flowed down the backside of the volcano. This lava flow still exists today as a very tangible reminder of the eruption. If you're new here, I've been in El Salvador for the last month and a half visiting family, and we have just been soaking up all of the experiences of this beautiful country. We have lots more planned to share with you, and I really hope you enjoy this video. I was incredibly honored to be able to be at this Mayan site and learn so much more about the history of this place. Arrived to the ruins. Just FYI, if you are driving here, you need to park outside. We paid a local here to watch the car for us, and we've just parked right out in front, and I can show you when we come out. We are going to pay for admission right now.
¿Cuánto para, perdón, cuánto para
Every time we come to these places, they notice that I'm not from here, so they charge more. We just got our tickets and we are gonna head inside right now. So it is a very short walk from the entrance of the park to the actual ruins. I'm just gonna flip the camera around and show you what I mean. So it's actually a lot larger than we thought. These are pretty incredible. I don't think you can actually walk up the steps and go inside, but we can definitely admire from here. Looking for like an information plaque so that I can tell you a little bit more. The TAZUMAL pre-Columbian ruins are part of the impressive Chalchuapa archaeological zone. It was the first archaeological park created in El Salvador. It is among the oldest in Central America. Historians believe that TAZUMAL was constructed between the end of the late pre-Classic period and the start of the early Classic. Researchers also believe that the building of TAZUMAL was disrupted by the eruption of Ilopango volcano, which is now a volcanic caldera. So there actually is a section and we can go up. We thought we couldn't. And we may be met with tape that says don't pass here, but I'll show you the steps we're going up. And at least we might be able to get a closer look of the ruins. side, but you just get a better feel of how vast these ruins are. So we are going to walk around the grounds a little bit, see if we can get even just a little closer. Maybe there's a spot that we can enter. It's just quite a large ruin. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, actually. And it's pretty incredible that it's still standing after so many years. When I see this stone, I think about how much work it took to carry and mold this stone hundreds of thousands of years ago. How much time it took to actually build it and construct it. I know with Mayan culture, there is always meaning behind the location of the city or the temple, and we're gonna go see if we can find out a little bit more at the visitor center.
Seeing green?
Uh-huh.
It's the fruit.
Where is the green thing? Ah, here.
Like, ¿cómo se dicen platos? I don't know. Like things to bowl, yeah, and to drink water.
And to drink water. Sophie was talking about the calabash tree, which creates these ball-like fruits called morro or chikara in Spanish. Because the fruit itself is toxic to eat, other than using the seeds to make drinks like horchata and other medicinal remedies, the morro have been used for thousands of years to create dishes, cups, dippers, spoons, and containers to either eat or drink out of. We decided to continue our walk around the perimeter of this ruin. We noticed that we could actually walk up a few steps and touch the material, sit on it, kind of feel how it must have felt and the way that the stone has aged. It was really interesting just to see how these structures were created and just the location of the place itself in the center of this beautiful green space. So we're heading to the visitor center. We're at the museum right now, the park. And then after that, we are actually going to eat at Lago Coatepeque, which in the previous video I showed you from like an aerial shot. So we were able to look at it from pretty high altitude. And today, we're actually going to sit and eat at the lake. So stay tuned for that. We are in the region of Chalchuapa. What's this room?
The bowl was from heavy couch, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And they have to...
They used to kick it with your feet like you do in soccer.
Right.
You kick it with your hip.
With your hip?
Yeah, you can touch the ball with your hand.
Crazy.
So they use that thing
with their hip
yeah.
to hit the ball. The evolution of how it was built.
Yeah, of the building.
Crazy.
And this was like the center
Of the build, and then they built everything around it.
That was the first one, and they go on. It's like incenciario, where you put incense.
Incense?
Yeah.
From 600 DC.
Yeah.
It was incredible to me how evolved societies were hundreds of thousands of years ago. And not only that, but the way that all of these objects have been preserved. There is, of course, so much history here that I can't cover all of it in this video, but I was really grateful to at least be able to learn a little bit more about the history of this place and just the incredible traditions and ways of life of the Mayan people. So we are leaving TAZUMAL and we are heading to Lago Coatepeque, which will be my first time actually eating lakeside and enjoying the view on the water. So we made it to La Pampa, which is a restaurant situated around the lake. We're going to, actually none of us have ever been here before, so we're going to walk up and show you the view. It's actually really hard to get up here. It's situated on a hill, so the car had a lot of trouble getting up here. There's confusion where we enter here. We're just gonna walk up steps. Looks like a lot of people are waiting to enter as well. Here we go. You can see how high up we are. So you enter up here. They didn't call ahead, and looks like there is maybe a wait to comer here. Pampa, and when you're seated, you are given really delicious beef broth. So here is where we're eating, and this is the view of the lake. Pretty spectacular. So we just finished our delicious meal at La Pampa, and now we are heading back to San Salvador. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Join me next week as we visit Suchitoto. I hope all of you have a beautiful rest of your day.